Good morning, good evening, everybody. Depending upon what part of the world you're in. Um, but I just wanted to give everybody a chance to get here and join. Give me a second here. Hey, Joe, how's it go?
What's up?
I'm just trying to get things set up and going here. Mia's pissed at me because I haven't fed her tonight yet. Hey, USA Drone Fire, that's Joe. He's here. He was first.
Yeah, I beat Sunstar. I beat Brenda in.
Brenda, yeah. Brenda came
I'm
in second.
second.
And Dominic.
I know we got to
Good
have a
morning.
photo finish on that. You and Sunstar hit about the same time.
Good evening, Brenda.
Good evening.
Finishing up my Jimmy Johns.
Oh, great.
Good morning to Dominic, because it's morning there, right?
Yep.
Good morning, good afternoon, and there's no good evenings yet because they're still at Brit. I don't see Laura. No baby today.
Can't be a bad thing.
I think
Yeah.
they felt sorry for me. You weren't here this
Mm.
morning. Last night, I started. Remember, I told you I was tired. I just couldn't figure out why I was so tired.
Brenda,
My eyes started
morning.
running, my nose started running, so I took a COVID test and I got COVID again.
Hey,
No.
you two guys handle this for a minute. I'm going. Mia's bugging me. I haven't fed her yet. I'm behind
No
by
worries.
half an hour. Okay, come on.
We'll take over. Hi, Lance. Jesus. So
Lance
that
has
means
a
you
new
won't.
name.
What's that?
Lance has a new name.
Okay.
Donald gave it to him this morning.
Yes.
It's Lance PC Cadena. PC Dana. Because he's buying a new PC. I think it ought to be Lance P. Period Cadena.
Oh my God.
He needs a new computer because he wants to be able to have perfect video for that greatest drone ever, the Avata 2. And since he's the second greatest Avata 2 flyer, he kind of needs to have a good platform, you know?
Yeah.
If he ever wants to try to get close to number one.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
But it feels all it feels like is I'm tired. I'm tired and I got a running nose.
Oh no. So what's the temperature there?
Oh, 93, 63% humidity, feels like 110.
Oh, great. That'll warm me up because it's only 24 Fahrenheit here. Good to see you. I want you to warm me up.
I'll be honest with you, I almost want to switch.
Well, at least give me some of it. We'll meet in the middle.
I'll tell you what, you give me 20 degrees of yours and I'll give you 20 degrees of mine.
That'd be great.
That might work out perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I sat here last night and I was thinking, why am I so tired? I don't feel like getting up. I just feel drained. And my eyes have been bothering me for a couple of days, like mucus on them. Like I've had like allergies, you know? So I've been wiping the eyes and putting eye drops in it for allergies. And I'm sitting here with my nose running. And I said, that's all the symptoms they had a week ago. So I went and took the damn test, looked over at it, and I got 2 pretty lines, a pink one and a blue one.
No, no.
I sent it to my daughter. She goes, I hope that's a pregnancy test. I said, no, I don't. That's one thing I don't want. Well, nobody's showing me no pregnancy test.
Yeah.
But we got off of Paul's this morning. I worked for about, no, you don't. You got stuff. Oh, God, don't. Give me some throw at you. And they want one of the bacon treats. They know they get a bacon treat today. So that's what it's all about. Once I give them this, they'll leave me alone. One for a girl. Or the man. Now, see if you can hear him. Watch. You want this? You gotta have it? Tell me good. You need it? There you go. Now go away. You need to see his face on that one. He climbs up on my knee and he's barking at me with his eyes kind of sideways on me. That would be a good short. I don't understand the shorts, man. I really don't. I put the one of the little fidget, got 3,400 hits on. 3,400 hits on. I put the one of my granddaughter backwards dancing all jigging with the funny song.
Yeah.
She got 4 hits. Don't make sense.
No, doesn't.
Got 6 hits.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Put one other day on, it gave me 1,000. What was it? I can't remember what was it? 3D printed. It was a 3D print. That wasn't 3D print. Take it back. Let me see. Because it shocked me when it got 1,000. No, it was a little fidget thing. Then it went up to 3,400. But I put a 3D print on there. It got 456. I'm averaging in the 400s. You know, that's what doesn't make sense. Why is it only averaging in the 400s and some of them shoot?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they pick and choose which one they're going to send out.
Yep. It's mind-boggling.
It's been about a year and a half that I haven't opened that dog door. Because I haven't gone out to double check for wasp nests or anything out there. And it's just, I just haven't done it for him. And she, Cleo, got big enough that I didn't think she could make it through it. So that's why I didn't try it. I didn't want to get stuck in it outside and have to open the doors and everything. So about a week ago, I opened it up and she took off right through the door, came right back through it. So she's fine. And I just heard it just now. And Tino was out there now. Loki, leave him alone. I see you went outside. Oh, you don't get nothing else for going outside? No. No. Now he thinks he needs a treat. Your treat was going outside. Oh, that was nasty what he's doing.
Oh, man, she was dancing, I'll tell you that. How's everybody doing?
We're doing all
Yeah,
right.
man.
We have Lance came in,
Lance did?
Mr. PC Dinner.
Was he behaving himself?
I don't know. He's not on camera, so we can't tell.
Oh, okay.
He's not giving out any secrets.
He's hiding, what you're saying, right?
So what time did we get off this morning? About 10:30?
Yeah. 10:30,
Yeah.
11 o'clock.
Yeah, it was about 11 o'clock, and it was about 11:30. I hadn't heard anything yet, so I didn't even bother. I figured because she's supposed to text me when she's on her way. So I just took my phone, went and laid down in the back,
Yeah.
and I rolled over and I said, Echo, what time is it? He said, it is 3:05 p.m.
You were tired, buddy.
No, it's just COVID. That's what it is. It's just got me drained.
Yeah, but it's your body is telling you.
Oh, the body's telling me you need to stop right now.
Yeah.
Jonathan, what's up? But it's good that I've got it now
Then
before football season.
Yeah.
I'm getting it at the right time.
We're supposed to get thunderstorms tonight.
oh, great.
When I say tonight, like about 7 o'clock, it's supposed to start.
Okay.
It's
wait till
5
next
o'clock
week.
now, so in a couple of hours, but that doesn't mean it won't start raining before then.
Yeah, wait till next week here. They don't know what the hell is going to happen right now. That thing's
Really?
not developing at a center. It's in 3 different areas right now in the Atlantic, trying to come to. It's trying to form somewhere, and it's not forming. So the maps are all over the place. They've got them all the way from us all the way into Tampa, Florida.
Hey, Jonathan Jackson, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, all the way into Tampa, Florida area. There's hurricane watches. All the way, some kind of tropical system watch. All the way from all of the East Coast of Florida up until like South Carolina, and then on the inside of the Gulf Coast, it shows from Tampa all the way around right past New Orleans. So they don't know where the thing's going to go.
Really?
Day
Here's what it
before,
is,
yes, or
huh?
2 days ago, it was going into Texas. Then it was going into Grand Isle, Louisiana. Now it looks like it was going to Apalachicola. Don't know what it's doing. That's because the models can't find the center. As soon as it locks onto the center, then we'll get an idea. That's when I stopped looking at them, because when you look at them now, you have no clue. You see, now right now it's showing it's south. It's going south of Cuba. That's bad. That's bad for us. Nope, still got it going back into Apalachicola. Oh. Let me just put it to you this way. I hope this model isn't the model run. Because this model run right here, let me get to the right time, will bring it right up the west coast of Florida, going right into the curve of the panhandle where the trigger would be. And then at 1:44, it moves in over Tallahassee.
Mm-hmm.
And at 168 hours, it's still over Tallahassee, moving back a little bit. At 192, it's back down to Tampa, going back down. At 216, it jumps up through Pensacola, Florida. So it would be 4 days hitting that one area. You talk about rain and devastation. That would not be good.
Mm.
And the good news is August 9th, the day I got to worry about. It
Yeah,
would be over Alabama, and we're in clear skies. Yes.
Yeah.
All I need is 3 hours. After that, we could finish it.
Hmm.
So it's like, but it's got a whole different way it's going. Instead of it hitting and curving back, it's hitting and going back. It's still going west. That's strange. Yeah, these are the strangest ones I've seen in a long time.
Mm.
But it's the times we live in.
Yep. Here's Justin.
So,
What's up?
so, so,
sup.
Mm. Toilet break. I'll be back.
So
thanks for sharing, Dominic.
Boy, the more I see giggles on TV, that Camilla, I just don't get it.
You're watching it just now.
Yeah.
And when I am president, oh, bitch.
Lance, Brenda, how's it going, Jonathan?
What? You gotta go outside. A minute, I think she wants to go out.
What is there? What are you watching? A storm or something?
This was a thing she did in Atlanta a couple of days ago. They're showing it on Fox. She says, and when I am president, and she had all of a sudden she had a southern accent during this thing.
She ain't the first one to start with an accent when they're trying to talk.
Well, they did a poll of the electoral college, and Trump's got a beat by about 150 delegates.
Oh, wow.
You know, he got more than he needs, and he's got to beat by like 150. And when she first jumped into it, the polls were neck and neck. Now he's starting to pull away again. Because what you do, you can't say she's a cackler. You can't say this. Just go back and put down everything she's done and everything she's saying. She's saying she's going to stop fracking. She's going to stop oil drilling.
Evening, Donald.
She's going to defund the police. She's saying that again, you know. So just do that. We see what the world's like now for everybody doing that for the last 4 years.
I don't know why you don't like her.
Why are we looking
You know,
at
when
your
she's
forehead?
president. What?
Yeah.
You don't like that? I'm Dominic. We live in a world that's surrounded by space.
Oh my God.
There you go. So, what's new? Anything exciting happen there, Donald?
I know if you got an iPhone, you better make sure you're up to date on the latest software.
Why?
They had a big security breach.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, we just got it. They're supposed to do it. I don't know if it did mine or not.
Need to be up. Hold on, I'll tell you which software you need to be up to date on.
Oh, I know what it is. Let me go here. Let me open this up. And click there.
To be on
There we go.
17.6.
Okay.
So check that, cause yeah, that's apparently, let's see here. There's a bunch of security updates. It's 35 security fixes to protect users from hackers stealing their personal data, location, and actually taking control of your iPhone
Oh, Lord
so
help.
they can remote access it. So,
That's not good.
yeah, so you want to make sure you're on update 17.6.
What are they gonna do with my phone? Let them do what they want to. I don't care.
Paul's gonna come back tomorrow. They took everything. The nickname for iPhone users, phonies.
Date now.
David sent me the article yesterday and I was reading through it.
Hmm.
But yeah, you get 35 security updates with the patch.
Yeah, it's working now.
What are you updating? Joe?
What's up, Randy?
What are you doing
Randy,
the update on your phone, Joe?
Say that? What?
Said, what are you doing the update on your phone?
Yeah, it's updating right now.
Oh, okay. What's up,
Yeah, it told me
Jonathan?
it had to update yesterday, and I put it on the charger, and it's supposed to update, but it didn't do it.
mm,
Jonathan's screaming at us.
mm.
The storm must be on the other side of the room.
Actually, I want to see if Android's got an update. I haven't checked that in a while. Now I'm thinking about it. I am up to date.
Good.
One will be coming soon though, because the last one was in July 18th.
Mm.
They usually do one a month, so probably another week or so.
So Randy said that iPhone users are called phonies.
That's what I read that a minute ago. He's talking about how over half the panel. I think me and Paul are the only two that are Android users.
See, that was my other hold up buying that monitor
Mhm.
because I've got everything. I've got the iPad, I've got the iPhone, I've got the Mac, I've got the other one over there, and all my mail comes right back to on the iMac. So then I'd have to go back and switch everything, and I just don't feel like doing it all. Like it's gonna take a couple of minutes, but I don't want to do it. I hate to miss something, you know. Especially right now with money coming in.
Randy's being an ass. Doesn't make sense.
So Donald, how are you doing?
Okay.
Did you write your check and send it to Camilla for her election?
Her name's Kamala.
Well, that's what she says. She also says she's black, but she's not. She's from the islands.
I don't know why you don't like her.
Because she's a
Islands?
bitch.
I
What do you
think
mean
she's
from the
awesome.
islands?
She's a lion snake.
Well, hold on. No, she can't be because if she's not U.S., she wasn't naturally born in the U.S. She wouldn't be able to be.
she grew up in
President.
Canada, but where was she born? That's my question.
She has to be
Mm.
born in the US to be president. There's no other way around that.
I don't.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you have to be a natural born citizen.
Yeah. That doesn't mean you have to be born within the U.S. If your parents are United States
Let's say if your
citizens
parents are
and you're
over,
born somewhere overseas, you're still a natural born United States citizen.
If you were born off of US soil,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, think about it, Justin. What happens if you were in the Air Force or the Army? And
yeah, but
you're
military bases and
that's
military
not
ships are
not
considered
U.S.
US soil.
soil.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
technically
but
is.
legally it is.
Bases are considered. Now, Justin,
Yeah.
what if your parents went on vacation?
No, but what I'm saying is if you were born in,
Sure. What if your parents went on vacation to Mexico? They went down
I
south
guess,
and they're
why
across
the
the
fuck would
border.
you be, why
and
the
you're
fuck
born
would you be
early.
going on vacation 9 months pregnant?
Who
Good
said
point.
9 months? Well, you could be born
He said, "You
premature.
geek."
You can be born
I think
a
that's
couple
a
months
valid
premature.
point.
That's fine.
TJ,
Come on, TJ.
Hold on, I gotta check the.
Hey, Jonathan, just to let you know, if I send you that case for a battery, it's gonna take about 10 days before I can send that case. Because if I send it now, I got COVID, and I know you don't want it, because you'll let it sit till next birthday.
Hold on, let me read this. All persons born.
Did you guys beat that all to death? Did you?
Working on it.
Working on it. Okay.
He said if she has a
hey,
baby
JDS.
and she's on vacation, and he said, "Hey, you geek, who's gonna go 9 months pregnant on vacation?"
Jonathan says, "Don't need it." Case, I care nothing about droning anymore.
Yeah, he does. He wants the case to hang on his wall.
What do you, Jonathan? What are you moving on to? What is going to be your focus now?
His daughter,
Oh, his little girl.
32, I think he said she was.
Yeah,
Yep.
he didn't know her.
He just got reconnected with her. He didn't know. He became a surprise grandpa.
Oh, we know about grandpas, right, Joe?
Yeah, but it wasn't. I guess it was a surprise. No, it wasn't a surprise.
Good
My
news,
daughter's
then.
a hope.
Good news.
Oh my God! Did you just call
Huh?
your daughter a hoe?
Oh,
my
okay.
Hey, I'm being factual sometimes. Like I told y'all before, she broke up with her boyfriend and hooked up with a guy, then got back with her boyfriend and hooked up with him, and then found out she was pregnant and said, "Oh Lord." It was through the power of prayer that got it to the right kid, the right guy. That's all it was. Now they got video from behind the stage of somebody that was videoing Trump from behind the stage, and you can see him walking on the roof, walking around on the roof.
Yeah.
The guy.
Yeah, all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of videos popping up.
Yeah, people are looking at their phones and seeing it. Stuff
Yep.
you've never seen before.
Well, the other thing, of course, I don't want to be negative because we all understand what happened, but if you sat down and you had a picture of the roof or a short video of the roof and you didn't see the guy, in today's AI world, you can put him in the picture.
Oh yeah. But the local, this is the other thing. They keep talking about him flying the drone before the event, right?
Yep.
They keep talking about that, but yet they also came out now and said the local police wanted to put drones up, and the Secret Service says no.
Yeah, Secret Service told him no, don't need it.
So I'm starting to. I'm telling you, I'm not even going to put a hat on. I'm starting to think it has something to do with the Secret Service.
Or higher ups in government.
Well, it's all tied together.
So there are certain stipulations if you are born to a U.S. citizen in another country. The parent has to be at least one parent that was a naturalized citizen, but they have to have been living in the United States for a certain time period. So if they have been, but it doesn't say what that time period is. But I'm going to say, let's just say 2 years. If they lived in Japan for 2 years and had a baby, they wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't be considered a U.S.
naturalized
citizen.
citizen is just somebody that goes and jumps through the hoops and becomes a naturalized citizen.
No, naturalized citizen is somebody that's born here. But you can also apply for citizenship for your baby, but you have to do it before they're 18 years old. Like say it was born over in another country while you were on vacation, like Donald said, you'd have to just come back and apply for it real quick.
This is why I always was irritated by the Obama's birth certificate argument. It's like his mother was a citizen. She lived here. It doesn't matter if he was born in Hawaii or Kenya, as long as she.
Well, Hawaii's part of the United States anyway.
Yeah.
Right, but was he born in Hawaii or was he born in Kenya? That was the thing. So it doesn't matter.
Well, as long as she did what she was supposed to do when he was a baby. So she would have been able to, as long as she was living here, it would automatically applied. She would have just had to register, pretty much like do a registration type thing when she got back. Or she would have had to move back, been here for a couple of years or whatever whatever the time limit is, and then apply for it. You just have to do it before they're 18. If you can't do something like that in an 18-year period, then I don't know what to tell you. That's plenty of time to get something like that done. I mean, that's probably just as easy as just filling out some forms and sending it to a Social Security office and sending you a Social Security card. It's
Says
really not that hard.
Kamala was born in Oakland, California.
That explains a lot.
I don't know. I've never looked into it, to be honest with you.
Well, I think we can all agree she is a has a color background, you know.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Well, a person of color. That's
I don't know why that matters.
The proper. No, it doesn't. But I'm just saying, there's nobody can say that she's a white supremacist, you know.
Why not? White supremacy is a worldview that has nothing to do with the melanin content in your skin. We can assume that, but
yeah, assumptions always get you in trouble.
Well,
Bye, Jonathan.
wow. That was the guy that got shot's video. That was showing the guy walking around on the roof.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, that's what
Well,
Randy
he's a
said.
firefighter, right?
Yeah, he was doing video with the guy walking around on the roof, and he's the one that died.
Ah, that's sad.
That's strange.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right, Randy. I looked up the last name wrong. It was
Huh.
it was cop something Tory or something like this. That was the
Okay.
guy that got shot. His video, not the
Oh,
guy that
okay.
died.
Mm.
What? 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 What you all happy about? Loki's got this thing that when he wants to be rubbed and he's playing with you and he's getting loving, he walks over there and he puts his backside and he bumps you with his backside and kind of rubs it against you, trying to get you to scratch his back. And yesterday, Lily was standing there. He walked over, did that, almost knocked her down
Really?
when he bumped. Yeah, Compatore. I knew it had a last name like mine. It had a Tori on it. The other night they were talking about him getting killed, and he was, remember, he was shielding his family, so he had his back to it when he got shot. He got shot in the face, back of the head, and they said it went through the back of the head and came out the front, and they said it knocked teeth out and everything. I couldn't imagine having my kids and my wife there and me getting shot like that and it all over them. Something that's a scene that they'll never forget.
No.
I saw some EMS stuff that you can never forget, you know. But you got to learn how to just got to have a different file cabinet to put it in. Hal's here, time to fly. He's back, stuck back in the back. I didn't see him. He got in on the under the radar. Hey Justin, I saw something yesterday I'd never seen before. I've
What?
seen pictures of it and kind of knew what it looked like, and I still wasn't sure that it was. So
Was
I
it your
talked to my
penis?
son.
What?
I already had my disclaimer up, so I got it right. An F-35.
Oh, you saw one in person?
Yeah, they had two of them fly over yesterday while I was driving. And I looked, I thought it was a bird for a second because the way it moved. And I looked up and I saw it, and I was at a light and I looked up at it and I saw the tail configuration and the wings. I said, that's a 35. And then all of a sudden another one come out of nowhere right up next to it. I mean,
I've seen one
talk
of
about
those.
maneuverable.
Yeah, I've seen one of those in person, but I've never got to see an F-22. That's the one I've always wanted to see.
Yeah, that sucker came in. I mean, it was like came out of nowhere, coming from the side, and was right up next to him. And they were flying about 450, maybe 600 feet above Mandeville, so they weren't that high. And I said, "Boy, is that cool!" And I looked at it real good. I was going to try to take a picture, but it was too late because they were gone. And I remember I told my son, I said, "This is what it looked like." And I explained. He said, "Yeah, it was 35."
If you
He said,
think that
especially if
that's,
the other one came in quick like that, that landed next to it, came on the side. Yeah, it got to be.
yeah, and you think those things are maneuverable, that's all I want to see an F-22 in person. They do that drop thing where they come down and just kind of almost like they're floating in the sky.
Yeah, I told him the biggest thing that caught my attention was the shape of the wing. That the ailerons in the back, looked exactly the same. He said, "Yeah, 35, but just smaller. You know, the same design but smaller. All of them are usually a little bit different, but that looks exactly the same."
You would have had to have video mode out in order to get them
Well,
that quickly.
I'd have had to know they were coming by to get them that quickly to have it ready going. I mean, it was quick. It was like gone. You know.
Hey, TJ.
We used to have A-10s fly to Bell Chase and come right over us, right here where I live at, and those suckers would come over about 300 feet, 400 feet, right above here, because you can go stand outside and see them. And I guarantee you, from flying drones now, they couldn't have been 400. It might have been 400 feet. It might have, like
Yeah, but
that might
that's
be
the
their
bread and
ceiling.
that's their bread and
low
butter.
point they can fly.
The A-10s, their bread and butter is low altitude.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, those suckers, and they usually fly on weight. He'll have two of them, and he'll hit one come through, and another one come through right behind him. You know,
Are
and
we
the sound is so different.
are we replacing the A-10?
I hope they never do. They don't need to. They really don't need to.
No.
So I know every so many years we like to replace something in our Air Force or Navy.
But the A-10 still got a purpose.
No,
And it
they
still does its job.
they were saying that the the F-35 was going to be a replacement for the F-15, F-16, F-18, and the A-10. But the problem is what the A-10 does, the F-35 isn't really going to be good for that application.
Yeah.
Nope.
The other three, yeah, I could totally see it replacing the other three. But the F-15, they just came out the new variant, the F-15EX Eagle variant. It's an upgraded version.
Well, we also got that the new, was it F-17? That the one that crashed last year.
That's an
And
F-35.
F-35. Thank you.
You have the F-35, the F-22, and then the newest bomber is what is it, the B-21 Raider. That's the one that's gonna replace the B-2.
I bet it's not gonna look much different than the current one.
I think it's slightly smaller. I think.
We're gonna
yeah, it
keep the
looks
old ones, I
very-
would think.
It looks very similar though. But definitely has a little bit different design.
I bet we'll keep the old ones just in case there's big hiccups with the new ones.
Well,
You-
what was it? There was just a news break on the screen that Israel just finally, or no, Ukraine finally got an F Phantom or something, or
I didn't see it.
somebody just got one of our high-tech aircraft. In
'Cause
my
didn't
mind,
we-
I don't remember.
Didn't we promise them some F something planes in one of our recent packages with
Could be.
what, $10 billion?
We promised them too much money.
Yeah. I see Randy and Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's my favorite shirt.
I saw a t-shirt, it had Trump's face and his hand, and had him, you move the pocket and it showed him with the middle finger.
That's cool. I want to get one
Clever.
of the decals for my car window, so it looks like Trump's riding shotgun all the time.
That'd be different.
That'd be cool.
I wonder how many looks you'd get.
But I want to get one with the bandaged ear.
Oh, you saw that at the convention, right?
Mhm.
A bunch of other delegates put like a fake index card or something over their ear to make it look like the
The
bandage.
Yeah.
bandage here. I got the bandage here on the duck.
Yeah,
See? Joe's
Got
already
the yellow
stepped
hair
ahead.
and the orange face.
Joe, can you make one like 20 times bigger than that could fit in my front seat?
Well, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
My ex is not a Trump fan. And when she came in, I made sure it was sitting right in front of him.
Oh, I saw Eric Trump is now pissed. His cousin, Don Sr.'s brother, Fred, his son is almost endorsing Kamala.
Wow. Who?
Donald Trump Sr.'s late brother, his son, and
Oh,
also Eric
His
Trump's
his
cousin.
Well, Trump doesn't get along with his brothers and sisters anyway, so
I don't even know
wouldn't
how many
surprise
brothers
me.
he has anyway.
now the way he said that, his late brother, the dead one's endorsing him. He's probably right.
yeah.
And then I made this one. It says it's got just the yellow hair and it says mist on it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply that one on my Avata, the greatest drone ever.
Greatest president ever with the greatest drone ever, right?
Yeah.
You could do
I'm gonna
that.
stick it on top of the Avata and fly it around like that.
Actually, the Mavic,
Avata 2.
you might have room on the Mavic for that and a GoPro.
Now I'd rather do it. You see, if I do it on the Avata 2, it'll do flips like you've never seen before. Like they've never ever happened before. You have back flips, front flips like never happened before. The greatest flips ever.
I see what you're doing. What do you think, Don?
A lot of flips, many flips.
I try not to.
Don supports Kamala.
How's the job search going, Don?
Since yesterday,
Yeah.
about the same.
That's too bad. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yep, and when I say about the same, it's exactly the same, but
You
The
could s-
Wienermobile driver gig that fell through.
Wienermobile driver.
Yeah.
that would be a fun job.
I thought he said he was
That
going to
would-
apply for that.
That'd be a fun job. They hire college students. Just
Yeah, but they
usually they're first year out of school.
Yeah, because they only pay like 30 grand a year, right?
Yeah, but all the Oscar Mayer wieners you can eat.
Oh no, that's a deal breaker there. Yeah.
Is it at least one of their the Oscar Mayer mobile? Is it one of those like going around the country like full time?
There's a couple of them that will go
There's a
around full
couple
time,
of-
like several.
Yeah, they had a picture of their fleet. I think there was about 10 of them.
Yeah.
There's actually
I'm sure
9 of
it's-
them right now because one of them flipped the other day.
Nope.
Kamala,
That was
Kamala's motorcade.
That was an old picture.
There's a mini one that's has the base on it is a Mini Cooper. Because I saw it flipped over in LA on the highway. He overcorrected and flipped the car. Partly because some idiot tried to cut in front of him.
You talking about a Wienermobile?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like they're pretty top heavy, so it wouldn't
Mm.
surprise me.
Well, with the way some Californians drive, would it be surprising, would it?
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I thought all the Californians drove at like 5 miles an hour, stuck in traffic.
Yeah, because I was stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
I tell you, I lived out there a couple of years, and I'm gonna tell you, the worst driving I've seen in the world was El Paso, Texas.
That's crazy.
That's the worst I've ever seen going through El Paso, Texas. I thought I was gonna die each time I went through.
I've lived in the country my whole life, so when I go to the city, man, I can't do it. I get so frustrated, stuck in traffic.
Oh,
You
have
see, we're
you
like the
s-
country over here. And I went to New Orleans the other day, and the driving was so different.
Oh, you should see the drivers in New York City. Oh my God, how do they do it?
Yeah, get
I've
like
been
an
through New
inch
York.
from your car.
Oh, I would not want to be them.
Now I tell you, in New York, well, I had a big station wagon back in the day. Back in it was 1984. Yeah, 84. I had a big Malibu Classic station wagon, and we're flying in and out. And they got some of the interstates have like tunnels you got to go through, but it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
really an underground tunnel. It's just a tunnel. Then you're back into the interstate where it goes up where they've got roads going over the top. So we're coming around, and I hit this pothole in the middle of the interstate. I'll tell you what, I had to change the tire out because it split the belt. That's how hard I hit it.
Whoa.
And I came around the corner. As I come around the corner, and we're going 65 miles an hour, right? Come around the corner, everything stopped. And you don't see it till you get around the corner. I am glad I had good brakes.
Yeah, we
The
got
first
some
thing I
roads
thought was
around here
somebody was
like
gonna run into me.
yeah, we got some roads around here like that.
Yeah,
Ford
there's a few north of here. There's a few
Oh,
roads
he
like
already
that.
came and got one.
Well, we have a lot of quarries around here that have a lot of big trucks go down them, so it tears up the roads.
Oh, you need a big black one?
Anyone. Any
Yeah, poor designs.
Yeah, there's a concrete plant going into the middle of New York and Syracuse. Except all the utility lines are too small for the water plant, the cement plant.
Dallas says hi to everybody.
I
Hey, Dallas. She got a brother? A brother's name is Fort Worth.
Named Austin.
Dallas, Fort Worth.
Yeah, and they were debating in Syracuse about some of the side roads that go through the neighborhood. How much trucks going back and forth wear down the roads. And they're already not in great shape to begin with. How are the roads down there, Justin? Mr. Gaming?
Yeah. Justin might be cooking.
Maybe.
I'm back.
Did anybody see the Olympic finals for the women's 1500 free
Nope,
swimming?
not watching no one.
Never
No,
even
I don't
heard
watch
of it.
Olympic swimming, women's 1500 meter.
No and no.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. With even all the shit that people are making a big deal about right now with the Olympics, I never even watched it before. I thought the Olympics were boring as shit.
Yeah, I agree.
I watched
Nothing in the
something.
Olympics interests me.
Anything to do with hot women and bathing suits, I watch, but I don't watch it anymore.
Wait, that would be women's beach volleyball.
And diving.
guys
Diving
wanna
was
see
pretty
it?
good.
You guys want to see a couple hyperlapses I did? I haven't released them or nothing.
Sure.
This one
Dominic,
is
what say you?
this one is from downtown. I did. Let me see.
Mhm.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
This was course lock. I just locked it up and let it do
Yeah.
its thing.
You went right between the streets.
Yeah, shutter speed's like almost a whole second. All right.
That came out nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I did another one at the fair. Let me see. Close that one.
Hello, Rebecca.
And your
Mhm.
question is?
That's my thought. Oh,
All right. This is one I did at the fair. It's hard to do hyperlapses at night with without putting it on auto because I like to slow the shutter speed and have control of everything. So this part's a little bit darker. But
Rebecca,
pans are-
that
it pans
Sorry,
around to
Randy.
the fair and then to the derby.
No, nice.
Dominic, check out the fair.
Yeah,
No,
the
it's
lights like
lights.
that.
Watch, you see the cars smoking.
And right there.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Awesome.
I could see Don racing the cars at the track.
And that'd be Marcus Crawford.
Oh, probably.
The reason it's so jumpy is because this one's a waypoint mission, and I've learned with the waypoints, you kind of gotta limit the movement of the drone. Kind of like the only thing I'd recommend doing with a waypoint is moving the camera, like make a straight line, but then like have the camera start down here and have it end over here, or like change height, like go from like 100 feet to like 200 feet, because when you try to turn, it doesn't hold its course properly.
Rebecca, that is a very hot topic right now, and it's very debatable. And
What?
it could be controversial. She's asking, who are we voting for the election coming up in November?
Rebecca, look at my shirt.
Well, I'm in Florida, if that gives you any idea.
I'm in
Well,
South Carolina, if that gives you anything.
I'm painting a Trump duck, so does that give you an idea?
I'm wondering why she's presenting the question as a dichotomy when you could vote for a third party.
Well, independents tend to vote more Democrat when it comes to policies. Normally, most of
Isn't
them lean more towards that side.
You'd be
it Rob-
shocked. Go ahead, Andrew.
isn't Robert Kennedy an independent now?
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, voting for an independent as a presidential campaign, to me, I mean, obviously it's your vote. You can do what you want, but at the end of the
Hmm.
day, an independent almost doesn't stand a chance with the other two parties.
Yeah, I was gonna do
So
it.
are you kind of wasting your vote? I don't want to say you are because it's your choice who you
Hmm.
vote for. But at the same time, an independent's never come close to winning the presidential election.
No. You would be surprised at just how many people vote and have no clue what they're voting for or the candidate, anything about the
Exactly.
candidate that they're voting for. They're just voting because of their
Same-
party.
That's the same here.
Yeah, because
Same
of their
here.
party. Yeah, their party affiliation.
Hmm.
Well, does what Randy described sound like when they passed Obamacare? They didn't know what was in the bill until after they passed it.
Oh, that's most bills they
That's
pass.
most bills.
It's
Hmm.
because like dude, one bill can be 30,000 pages. You think they're fucking sitting there reading all that? No. The
Yeah,
only
they
people
all-
that
they
know
all
what's
are.
in those bills are the lawyers that drafted them up.
That's like
That's
a
it.
filibuster in paper form. They just flood them with documents so they don't know what all's in there.
Exactly.
DJ.
Like I said, the only people that know what's in those bills are the ones that drafted it up. That's it.
Pretty
But
much.
and normally that's probably a lot of lawyers that do that. Because obviously
I bet
each
you
law has
Bet you 30,000 pages, they don't have a clue. They're just sticking stuff in it.
I think they only read like the first maybe 2 pages.
the thing is, would you understand half the language in those bills as even a regular politician?
Even I know at times even the lawyers at times have trouble understanding their own language.
Because legal
I-
language and bills can be very
Hmm.
confusing if you don't
I-
understand it.
I call it legalese and lawyerese.
Hmm.
All right, put it back. Put it back. You're not even in here, so what's it matter?
And that's the thing is 90% of laws aren't based on like what the public votes on them for them. It's
Mhm.
all shit that the government just drafts up and passes themselves. It's not like we
I
all get a
know.
vote on everything.
Yeah.
We should be able to vote on some of it. What do you think, TJ?
Oh, it looks like a Fort Irwin soldier that went missing was found safely.
Oh, that's
Found
good.
safe.
Where is Fort Irwin?
California.
Okay.
Oh, I guess he was on leave and was in the Sequoia National Park and went missing, and they ended up finding him. Okay.
Oh. Have you been there, Justin, to that forest?
Yeah. I've been by it, and I've never really like been in it, but I've drove through it. Never
I
like
think-
went camping or nothing.
Mm-hmm. I hear it's a very large park.
Oh,
Yes.
most national parks are fucking massive.
Hmm.
TJ, are you talking about Randy's time lapse? Or his shirt, or both?
Yeah, that's what I was.
So Kevin T. Black, commander of the 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment, was thrilled to let is it Espinonia? Can't read that fine print. Family to tell him he was safe. That's really small. It's hard to read. Espanola. Okay.
welcome back.
To who? Me?
Yes.
I haven't been gone. My camera was off. But I am about to be gone. I'm gonna go upstairs and fix. I think I'm gonna pull out a smoked meatloaf and heat it up for dinner.
Oh, awesome.
Meat, you gonna have meatloaf,
Sounds delicious then.
meatloaf with potatoes, or
Probably. I know I've got some corn on the cob I need to use. So
oh, that sounds good. Meatloaf with some corn and potatoes. Sounds tasty.
that's what I was thinking.
Particularly if it's fresh corn.
No. But it was fresh before I flash froze it. I guess not flash froze, but I froze it pretty damn quick.
So you have so you vacuum sealed it.
Yep.
Oh, I love those things. You buy stuff at the butcher, freeze it. A few months later, come back and use it.
You know, we
Oh,
got 4
God.
ears of corn frozen, vacuum sealed with butter and Cajun season. Throw them in there for about 8 minutes, and they come out perfect. Just shake them real good and get all that seasoning all over them. And when you
Oh.
open it up, throw a little more seasoning, get that butter on them.
Joe, Saturday we did our shrimp boil up at the lodge. So I got my corn.
Oh, there you go. That's how you do it.
That's my favorite part of a shrimp boil is that corn.
Yep.
Sprinkle some extra of that Satcheries on it and
I didn't know you could freeze corn with the butter and seasoning on it already.
why not?
Why you get under my feet?
I didn't know if it ruined the corn.
Not mad at you. Not mad at you.
No.
You know, as you de-thaw it.
Give me
and
five. Like you be like, hey, give me five.
Nope. That means when you throw it in to heat it up, that butter gets encased in it and the seasoning gets all distributed.
So is it better when you do that?
I don't know. Ask Joe. He's the one that does it.
I didn't know if
Yeah.
you've tried it.
Well, no, it's just the way I do it is just because it's fresh. I'll take it fresh, put it in there, and I'll put like about a quarter stick of butter in the bag, and I'll put a lot of the seasoning in it. And then what I'll do is freeze it like that. So when I put it in the microwave for 8 minutes, all that butter melts with the seasoning, and you shake it up.
He's
And
cooking it in the bag then.
I'm cooking it in the bag.
See,
Makes
I
sense.
don't throw my bags in the microwave. I usually throw them in a pot of hot water to heat them up.
You can do it either way.
Yeah.
I did the last one I did in the microwave for like 8 minutes. Came
Mhm.
out and it was cooked just enough to be crunchy enough. I mean, it was
That's the
perfect.
best way. Yeah.
Yeah, it was perfect at 8 minutes. And what you do is you shake it real good before you open the bag. The way
It
you get
comes
that
out
butter all
perfectly
over it.
seasoned.
Yeah, and then you open the bag and throw some more seasoning in. Shake it again.
All right.
There you
Well,
go.
I'm gonna go and
All right. We'll
start
see you later.
cooking.
All right, see you, Don.
Bye.
Enjoy.
There you go.
There we go. Joe, did you see that?
Got my $2,000 deck done today.
Yeah, it's about right.
Somebody was on a budget.
I
They didn't even do the whole damn door, just the part that opens.
I'm getting ready.
Ooh.
I'm getting ready to build a deck. I just got like $800 worth of free lumber from my job.
Oh,
I got 20. It's like 20 10-foot 2x8s, 20 10-foot 2x12s, and like 10 10-foot 2x10s.
which
So-
which child is that sitting behind you there, Randy?
What's that?
Which child is that sitting behind you? Is that your daughter?
That's my youngest daughter, Michaela.
Yeah.
She wants to play my keyboard, but I told her not till later. So she's over there pretending.
Is that an electric keyboard?
Yeah.
We used to have one very similar to that. They're fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's mostly for the kids. I don't really use it much. They like playing on it.
you might be able to hook it up so you could create a soundtrack if you play piano.
Yeah, I could do that. I just don't have time.
Like create your own music for soundtracks for your videos, sort of thing.
Right.
So where is that downtown of the on your video there?
The
Hold on a
what?
second.
Where is the downtown that he shot the video of?
That's Northeast Maryland.
Maryland?
Not the Northeast region. It's a town called Northeast Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Interesting name.
Different name.
It's 2 words. Northeast.
Well, there's a town south of me called Due West, South Carolina.
Mhm. But is it?
No.
Well,
It's
Northeast
not
Maryland
Due West.
is in Northeast Maryland, so it's fitting.
Oh, good. That's a pretty obvious name then.
Yep. My house is literally I'm 5 miles from the Pennsylvania line, 5 miles from the Delaware line.
Okay.
Oh, so you could literally bike. You could literally jump on your bike and bike up to the border.
Yeah, yeah.
What is the line? Just a line in the middle of the road?
No, it's the state line.
Yeah, the state line
No,
just
there's
goes
no
right in the middle
line,
of the road.
just a sign.
They don't
Ah.
mark the roads for a state
No,
line.
just a sign that says you are now entering Delaware or Pennsylvania.
It's just a road sign.
Yeah.
So I've seen a video. My sandwich is in New Jersey. I'm standing in New York.
Well, certain businesses and stuff that are right on the line may do something like
It-
that.
It's literally not even the distance between you and your daughter.
Right. There's a spot in New Mexico where you can stand in like 5 different states at one time.
There's a creek near New Jersey, which you can be in New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey at the same time.
Right.
And there's a place in Justin, correct me, Arizona or Nevada, which you can be in 4 states at once.
There is, I think it's Arizona, New Mexico. I can't remember the 4 states, but yeah, there's a place
Uh,
called
Hey,
Four Corners.
Hey Joe, I was just watching on the news. Karine Jean-Pierre was getting hassled about Kamala Harris, and she was
Oh.
telling the
What?
crowd, she is the vice president. You need to put some respect on her name.
about Kamala.
Yeah.
With a high of 85
Res-
degrees
yeah,
Fahrenheit and a
I'm
low
not
of
going to
70
comment on
degrees.
that.
Karine Pierre, she is something else.
She is the biggest liar I've ever seen on TV. I mean, the way you know she's lying is she's talking.
But you know what? They pay her almost $350,000 a year for salary.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably get up there and read a script too for that much.
But she doesn't know enough not to she doesn't know the truth, so she
Well,
Kinda
here's the deal.
lies.
All of those people in the White House today want Camilla to win because they want to keep their job.
Yeah.
If Camilla loses, there's the door.
Yeah.
Good.
Paul, does this seem anywhere near like West Wing,
But Paul, the
the
sad
TV
part
show?
is she's probably gonna fire half of them people
Oh,
because
yeah,
really
yeah.
they're all Biden's people,
Well, besides that, she's had a hell of a time with her own staff. She's like replaced 85% of her staff over the last 2 years.
Yeah, I heard that.
I don't know
like-
which one, but one of Biden's assistants or whatever on his staff just resigned. today. Which means he's having just enough issues.
His staff don't have but another 6 months anyway, so
Hi, Lance.
what are they worried about?
Well, they're hoping that if Camilla wins, she's gonna keep him on.
There's one I don't think she'll keep on. I don't think she'll keep on the director of Secret Service.
Well, he's only acting director, so they're in the middle of trying to
Yeah,
find
he's just
somebody.
an acting director. He just stepped up into that.
But they couldn't even find out who brought cocaine into the White House, so I don't have high hopes for any of them.
Because I think it was the Capitol building in a storage room on the second floor, they found cocaine. They don't know where it came from.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's not hard to figure out. It's his son.
Yeah, that's why they didn't.
Right.
That's why they didn't figure out who did it, because they know who did it.
Oh, they think it was you know who.
It was Hunter. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
Hunter.
It
Come
had
on
to
now,
be
you got a
Hunter.
known crackhead in the White House, and just so happens cocaine was found during the time he had been in there. I mean, it doesn't take. It's not a coincidence,
Rocket science. It's rocket science.
right? Yeah, rocket science. I mean, you
Y'all
got
might have
Chief
seen me
Trump.
laughing. You might have seen me laughing just now. My Marine Corps son called me, and he had his initial counseling where he had to do an initial walkthrough with a brand new sergeant that came in, right? And he said, "Yeah," he said, "I'm glad I was able to keep my bearing today." He said, "Because we're talking and we're going through the initial interview, him coming in, and asked him if he's married, and he says yes, and he said, "Are you married? Do you have a wife?" And he says, "Yes." He says, "I have a husband." Like that. And Nick said that he said he was so glad he kept his bearing, but what came out of his mouth was "oh,
Oh,
oh, oh," like that.
TMI.
And then he said,
Well,
"I'm glad I kept my bearing." He said, "Because if not,
well, yeah.
that would have been trouble."
Well, I'd be in a similar boat as your son, being a little surprised.
Oh,
He
look
said,
at-
"I'm
he
gonna
wants to
change
be
the
on-
wording now.
Hey,
Do you
how
have a spouse?"
doing? Hi.
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 Say hi to
Hi.
everybody.
Song?
Yeah. So the bald-headed guy at the bald-headed guy at the top. That's Dominic. Yeah.
Gonna be a music major.
She's gonna be an entertainer.
Yeah, it looks like it.
She could be a pianist like Billy Joel.
Yep.
So how are you doing, my dear? We can hear you. Go ahead and talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right
You're
now.
doing awesome. All right.
Yeah. I have my friend Arlo here.
Now, do you like to
Okay.
sing too? What kind of songs do you like to sing?
Do work too.
What kind of songs do you like to sing?
We're awesome. We're good.
What are you doing?
I know.
Come on.
Take it over the show.
She's
Yeah,
she's
see
taking
that?
your spot.
Stop leaving the doors
Randy,
Randy,
Randy, she wants to be your new
sing a
host.
song.
Are you gonna run the show? Come on. Come on. I know. It was awfully quiet out there. I got there.
Read
He's
this. Read this.
what?
Read this.
It's a microphone.
And
We
Huh?
can hear
Mimi.
you.
Mimi, my song.
Yeah.
Mimi,
All right, guys, I gotta jump off. I'll catch you then.
Bye, Justin.
What,
Later, Justin.
does she know any specific songs, Randy?
Nah, not really. She makes up songs and wants me to sing them.
Okay, well go ahead.
That'd be priceless.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Randy.
Oh,
show us what you got.
Nah, maybe another day.
Randy, that'd be a priceless family gem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
right.
were getting ready to, we'll clip that quick.
And Because many years from now, he'll go back and like, do you remember that? She'll say, nope.
Uh,
Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
yeah. See, come on.
Hey, Lance. We've been waiting for you to fill that empty spot on the bottom row there.
Lance,
Oh, you're gonna
climb
have-
on up.
You're going to have
Come
another
on.
one disappear in a few minutes.
Oh, where you
Gotta
gotta
go in
go,
about-
Dominic?
Yeah, got to go in about 5 minutes.
Well, who's got a channel going?
No, I've got other work to do.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
were.
Johnny
I thought
comes
it
on at
was,
six,
You
right?
were gonna trade up or something.
No, I wish.
I thought it was coffee.
No, Johnny
No,
comes on.
coffee's-
Tonight's the
I'll-
regular
I'll-
show.
Go for another coffee later.
Who's on today, Dominic?
I know Johnny's on.
Yeah,
And
Johnny
Bill
comes
Thomas.
on and Bill tonight.
Johnny
Yeah.
and Bill. What, Johnny come on, what, 7, 8 o'clock or what time?
30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
37
7
minutes.
o'clock, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we know where you're gonna be, Joe.
Well, I have to sit here and listen to Johnny and the other. I got 2 computers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not going to be on the show. This is his Fly for Fun with Captain Rick.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I
Tonight
thought
he's
it'd be,
doing viewer videos.
I thought it'd be Captain Ray, Johnny, and Joe.
No. I
Yeah,
can't
I
even
sent-
watch.
I sent Johnny a video to play tonight.
Yeah, I can't even
Really?
watch the show on Wednesday nights with football season because I'm at football.
Oh yeah. Well, you can catch the replay.
Yeah, I always come back and watch the replay while I'm editing.
Paul, is that current right now? Sailboats out on the lake?
Yeah. It's Wednesday night. They have the 2 yacht clubs, the Sarnia and the Port Huron Yacht Club, have sailboat races, Saturdays and Wednesdays.
Is it windy over there?
Oh, well, look at them go. There's always wind on the lake. It's like the ocean.
That, so I know sometimes you'll be out on the lake and it'll be dead calm, or it'll be
Not very often.
crazy.
On shore, it can be calm. On the water, because the water's cooler, it causes the creation of
Yeah.
wind. Because like right now, the temperature of the air is 86 degrees. The temperature of the water out there in the lake is 56 degrees.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
It's
They'll
never
cool-
like bath water. A lot of people think it's like bath water. It's not.
I guess that's a big assumption.
Yeah.
That would cool you off real quick.
Mm. Okay, well, I'll jump off now. We'll see you at another
Dominic,
time.
Hey, you have a good time and you behave yourself.
Yeah, I will.
All right, Dom. I'll see you, man.
Okay, Don.
Bye-bye.
But now he'll become mechanic.
No, I think he's got other things to do. Joe always says he's got to go out and check the girls, see if
Yeah,
they're
he's got that shift change with those girls. You got to
Yeah,
change, make sure they got their money
Yeah.
right.
He's got
Gotta
working
go-
You gotta go
girls that
tally the
work for
books.
him, that they're
You
out
gotta
there
go
on
collect.
patrol, you know?
Right.
And
they
check
can't
their
they can't have too much money in their garter belt because they lose it. So he has to go around and make collections.
check their bikinis.
Yeah,
Tell him
Yeah,
when next
yeah.
time he does it, tell him say, "Don't forget your baby powder."
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not using cash anymore. He's got to go tally everything and download everything.
You got a baby powder in his
What-
hand before he
uh,
smacks his hose.
My daughter was bitching last week about she's mad because she can't pay the bills because she don't have the job and it's right before she got this new job. I said, well, shit, go get some sheer clothing and do OnlyFans.
Yeah. You ain't even gotta get naked. Just put
Right.
on something a little revealing. Hell, there's so many people out there
So-
now with some creepy fetishes. You could probably dress in a suit and they'd pay to watch it.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I heard a few teachers, they were getting more money from OnlyFans than they were as a teacher. It was at least twice their salary.
Yeah, I bet. Teachers don't make hardly anything.
Particularly in South Carolina, I think the starting was like 46 now. 46,000 a year.
Yeah, that's only like $18 an hour, $19 an hour.
Yeah. So
I
like,
told us, I said, if you don't want to wear sheer clothing, she goes, Dad, I said, if you don't wear sheer clothing, all you got to do is sit on the sofa, put a little ottoman in front of you, put a pair of shorts on, a tank top, and paint your toenails and just focus on your toenails and your legs. I
Yeah.
said, you'll probably make enough money to pay your bills. She goes, Dad, I said, well, we know how you are, so said, I'd rather you make money than me having to pay for something.
well, some people do have a thing for some people feet. Thing about feet. Kind of creepy.
If a girl ain't got cute feet, I can't get with her.
Yeah, I can't do feet.
Nope. If you got ugly feet, that says a lot.
I think there's some sort of redneck joke or something. If he's got big ears and big feet and an awkward nose,
You must be a goofy looking son of a bitch.
yes, you've heard that one before, haven't you?
Yeah. Hey Joe, you see the pictures of that new?
He would look like Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that new drone.
Yeah, that new Neo drone.
Oh, I got problems with it.
That looks just like a mini Avata.
It does. It looks like a mini Avata. The problem
Yeah.
I have is what kind of transmission system?
Right. It's probably Wi-Fi. Even if it's got AkiSync 2, I mean, that would be awesome.
If it came out where it could fly with the RC 2, I'd deal
Yep.
with it.
Or exactly
with the goggles.
right. That's what I was telling Bill Thomas. I said,
Yeah.
I wonder if you can fly it with the goggles and the FPV RC because that would be very interesting.
If you can't fly it with the goggles, it's not right.
No. I think they're just taking that body style and using it because it's got a lot of weird stuff on the top of it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of I guess hand features, like it tells you what to do, like you can drone it, orbit it.
That sounds like they married the Mavic and made it ultra portable like the Avata.
It did something.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see some reviews on it. I tell you, if I buy another camera drone, it's got to have a variable aperture. If it doesn't have a variable aperture, I'm not buying it. So yeah, I'm either going to get a Mavic 3 Pro or a Mavic 4.
Is this the drone you're looking at? I just put it in the chat.
Hold on.
It looks like it's foldable.
No, it doesn't fold.
No,
It looks like the Avata, but it's white.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the drone, Andrew, but I don't think it folds. No, it doesn't fold.
But doesn't it
Oh, you gotta find
remind you something of a Mavic?
No, it looks like a mini Avata.
out.
Let me show you.
A Mavic married the Avata. Or is the Avata based on the Mavic?
No, the Avata is a completely new design. But doesn't it look like a mini Avata? It's the same shape,
Yeah,
same form factor. Even the camera housing looks the same.
because it says it's got 4K, so it's got to be a similar camera.
I wouldn't.
'Cause-
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I
'cause
wouldn't.
if
I wouldn't count on that.
if it's similar camera specs, it's got to be. Because how would
Well, we
they
don't-
get that
We don't
good
know the
camera?
specs yet. We just know it's 4K.
Got her in.
Because they're
Have to take a leash out there and where she's laying and hook her up and then walk her back in. Otherwise, she just lay there in the dirt.
Paul, did you see the new drone? I just put a link in the chat for it. If you want to take a peek.
I'm not looking for a drone.
No, it's a concept right now, but they're supposed to be coming out with it soon.
Yeah, but
No,
that's an FPV drone. I don't fly FPV.
I don't think it is, Paul, because it shows them using it with the regular DJI controller.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but it does flips and dips and shit like that.
Well, I that's to be determined. I think. I don't think we know about it yet.
Potential
It will.
maybe, but on the other hand, how do we not know this isn't AI generated?
It's a rival to the Hoover Air
Because
X1.
it's already been established in the FCC database,
Okay.
Andrew. So it's going to be released
Okay.
within the next couple of weeks.
Oh. So
Look at the size of
it's-
it. It's the size of your hand. If it, good wind, it'd be gone.
Yeah,
Well,
it probably
it's made, it's gonna be an inside drone.
right.
Yeah, I tell you what, if it's reasonable and it's if it could fly with anything other than that controller, if I gotta put my phone on, I'm not gonna do it.
Yep, I agree. The phone's a deal breaker.
Yeah. But I would love to have it in here. I'd sit here and fly that sucker around in here all day long.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
you could use it as a dog chase.
Well,
I chase my-
just think-
Exercise the dogs.
Yeah, just think if I got that 3,100 square foot home.
Depends upon the size of the dog. If it gets too close to a big dog, he'd munch that baby down.
I chase my kids with the Avata, but Michaela tries to jump up and grab it, so it scares me. I'm afraid she's going to chop her little fingers off.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good though.
No, so
Just fly just a hair higher.
yeah, I do it, and then once she starts grabbing at it, I'm like, okay, it's enough of that.
So when I used to go to the park, someone used to have a drone like that, and my dog and the neighbor's dog used to go nuts chasing that drone because it was about 2 feet off the ground at like nose height.
Right.
Neighbor's dog almost had it like 3 times. He'd jump at it and paw at it.
Mhm. Yeah, you gotta watch dogs. They'll bite right through it.
No, this was an FPV home built kit.
Right.
That's even
That's
worse.
probably even worse. You get a hold of that battery, they ain't gonna do that again.
Oh yeah. But that's just a giant field that anybody can go out there.
Right.
And you're at least 5 miles from airport, so you can fly.
So, Andrew, are you trying to talk yourself into buying that or what?
Nope.
Doesn't he sound like a salesman?
Yeah, it does.
No, I'm saying where I used to live at the park, by the school where the guy used to fly that drone. That's a giant field. So, and you're at least 5 miles from an airport, so which means you can fly legally.
No,
Recreation.
he can fly legally. It depends upon the people that go and get one from Best Buy and don't know what the hell they're doing, not flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's 90% of people.
Yep.
There's most of them.
Was it the B whoop? Whoop? Is that proper term, Joe? The small,
Mini
tiny
whoop.
version?
Mini whoop.
Yeah.
Tiny
Some
whoop.
of
Or
some of
tiny
those
whoop.
people don't know. They don't know how to fly those. Some of them.
Be interesting, Andrew, go over to Best Buy and see if they've got it listed for sale yet.
No, it's not for sale. Not yet.
Joe
Probably gonna be
already
the,
knows.
it's gonna know it's still leaking it. It's been approved. I got a feeling it's gonna come out the first week of August.
Well, but I think that sometimes you get surprised because they stick it in the stores.
Yeah, they'll send it like a week, send them like 2 weeks before, and then day of they go for sale. That's what they do with iPhones.
Yeah, I just got the weekly ad for Winn-Dixie. Think I'm gonna be shopping at Winn-Dixie this week. They got
Yeah.
baby back ribs, $3.99 a pound,
Mm.
and they got no $2.99 a pound. They've got the head on shrimp, $3.99 a pound. They got what was this stuff? Peaches, fresh peaches, $1.99 a pound. So I'm gonna have to go take a ride over there.
I think we're out of peach season though, aren't we?
They're probably getting it from some other country.
Might be elsewhere in the United States, probably.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna have to get off here. I gotta go get the kids
Hey,
situated.
Randy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think we might as well close it down, right, Joe?
yeah, it's about that time.
About time
Okay.
for us to say goodbye
We'll
to
s-
all our friends and family.
All right, you guys have a good night.
See
Good
you
night,
Keep
real
your
Randy.
day job.
Yeah.
Keep your day job.
Yeah, let us know if you go see Trump.
Yep.